I mean, how long's the battery life on this thing?
Huh?
How long's the battery life on this thing?
I don't know. It should be a couple hours or a few hours. I think once you charge it up. As long as it's green, it's fine.
All right, so it's recording.
Yeah, it's on right now. It's recording. It's getting the whole couch.
You can cut it too, I guess. So it's not, really a big deal if we just yap real quick.
That's fine.
All right, let's.
More than likely, what I'm thinking of doing is just taking moments anyway. We have a good couple minutes talking about something or something funny. I don't know. Something like that.
Some kind of introduction. Think of some kind of thing to talk about. Introduction.
Oh, this is an introduction. So I'm Tristan, and
I'm his nephew, Logan.
Yeah, and we just decided to make a podcast. It was just an idea. I figured it would be cool, and he was on board with it.
And it's Christmas too.
Merry
so
Christmas.
why not? Yeah, Merry Christmas.
There's a tree over there, a little mini tree. You can't see it,
Yeah.
but it's there. Just know that.
We can't see our feet. Can't see our feet.
No, I don't think I have it. I think it's just the upper part of the couch.
All right, no, it's supposed.
So that should be fine.
I keep thinking that we could cut it, but oh my god,
I could. Yeah,
you could.
So,
You
unfortunately,
should.
we're no free feet content over here.
Yeah, no free feet pics, guys. You wish.
So,
go on a feet fighter for that.
Not happening. As for what we're gonna talk about, I'm not sure. We can talk about. Damn, I don't know. We can talk about if you have a girlfriend.
Why me? Why not you?
Why
not us?
We can get to me, but I asked first. Quicker next time.
All right. Actually,
Oh,
that's a good starting point.
yeah.
We got
Fine.
prepped too a little bit on how to talk. I can't talk very well. I'm just saying.
You can talk fine. You're fine. So about your girlfriend.
Wait, we gotta do introductions first.
Huh?
We gotta do introductions first. Wait,
we just kind of did the introductions. We don't know what we're gonna call this show, by the way. So I don't know. I want to call it Untitled, but I feel like somebody somewhere, a lot of somebody's has probably done that already.
Untitled podcast. Why not? Let's just search it up. Or you do anonymous podcast. That's a little.
I feel like there's too much negative. You know what? Yeah, no. I'm not sure. Anonymous podcast. Festive podcast.
That's crazy, actually. You would think that there was a lot, but there's like one or two with like one subscriber. That's it. They probably put the name Untitled Podcasts because they can't, they're.
Maybe they wanted to do it and they just want to secure the name.
Secure a name.
People do that.
Before we get a real name. But that's our real name right there.
Because
we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
You can't put a label on what we talk about. Ooh!
We can do that, because I can always label the videos and stuff and split them up that way. As far as what we're talking about. But I don't think it really... I don't know. We'll see. That's for the post-editing phase. I don't know. All of the funny crap that we're going to do. So...
Alright, let's...
I'm going to sit on the floor. Why? Because I feel like it.
I'm going to sit on the couch. I'm going to put my phone away, though.
But...
Yeah, put my phone right here.
Yeah. Anyway, girlfriend.
Wait, introductions.
Huh?
Introductions.
What other introductions do we need?
Well, we're going to cut this, right?
Maybe. Probably.
Alright. Wait. Alright.
Hey, editor, I'm talking to myself. Cut that a little bit.
I don't know who you're talking to. Anyway, wait, you should come out and go first since you're the maker of this.
Yeah. So, girlfriend.
Introductions first. Introductions.
Okay.
People don't know who we are.
We did that earlier.
That was a while ago. That was like practice. Okay, this is for real.
Okay. Yeah. I'll sit up.
Yeah.
For this one.
Be polite. Be respectful.
All right. I'll sit up for this one. My name's Tristan.
I'm his nephew. I'm Logan. How's it going?
And yeah, I asked him if he wanted to make a podcast. And here we are on the couch, like 4 months later.
Yeah.
Doing the first.
I want to say it's 4 months.
Episode. I brought it up a while ago.
Actually, I guess it's 4 months ago. But it's Christmas too, guys. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, that kind of stuff.
Hope everybody had a good Christmas. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, that's who we are. What we're gonna be talking about, I don't know.
I got no clue what the name of this podcast is. We also have no idea.
I have zero idea what this podcast is gonna be called.
But we have an idea. We're gonna name Untitled Podcast, and it's a good idea because let's say we do want to name it something else, we can like use it as like a placeholder. You know what I'm saying? Or we can just keep the name and just make it popular. I don't know. I don't know. Shoot, kid.
For some reason, calling it the Good Job Podcast is floating around in my head.
The Good Job Podcast.
Yeah. Why? I can't tell you guys because then I'd have to kill you. But
what?
Yeah, I'll explain it to you later. But yeah, he plays football. I
do nothing.
Work at Amazon.
Oh, I work at Amazon. Yeah, I play football for my school.
I'm a slave for a company who would probably fire me for saying that about myself as an employee of that company.
I'm also a slave for my mom, and I'm kind of congested too, guys. So
yeah, but you get used to it. So we're making this podcast in the hopes that maybe something really cool happens.
Yeah.
And we don't have to be slaves anymore. And we can break out of it. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. But all right. What we're gonna talk about now. I've been trying to ask you. I feel like every time I ask you about this, your relationship status, you always sidestep it, which is fine.
Oh, I mean,
but
so much to talk about. I mean, I don't got a girlfriend right now.
You don't. Is there any potential people that you're talking to?
Yeah, like no. So I don't got any talking stages going on right now. I don't got a girlfriend.
No talking stages. Nobody interested in you that you're also interested in. Nothing like that. So kind of dry on that front. Yeah, I didn't say that.
So much to talk about. I mean, how about you though? I mean, there's like a special somebody out there catches your eye.
No, I'm single. I've been depressed and I've been recently diagnosed with ADHD. Sorry, the podcast just got that much heavier.
Is that much intense?
I mean, I figured I had it, but anyway, I've had a lot of that going on, and then my last relationship that led up to like the depression and the ADHD stuff kind of sucked.
Oh. Was like a bad breakup or?
It was a bad everything. The breakup was the good part.
Damn. So the relationship was a bad.
It was a terrible relationship.
How'd you two even get started in the first place?
It was a good 2 weeks, and then it spiraled. And yeah, don't ever seek a relationship if you feel like you're either kind of lonely or I don't know. It was a learning experience. Not like I'm upset at it anymore. I've moved past that.
Yeah,
but
gotta move on.
It definitely sucked. Yeah, but I guess I can talk more about it because you probably don't know as much. So what do you know about like relationships and types of relationships and stuff like that?
You gotta be honest. Gotta be kind.
I mean, literally types of relationships.
Pardon?
Monogamy, polygamy, stuff like that.
What does that mean?
Okay, so he knows nothing about this.
Whoa. Okay, I can guarantee you, like half the viewers, they heard like Monopoly or whatever you just said right Monopoly? There. They're like, what is that?
You're in a relationship.
All right, what is freaking whatever you just said?
Monogamy is traditional you and one other person. Polygamy is to my knowledge, because I don't engage in it, is multiple partners, and that like and then it kind of branches off. It could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 6.
Who would do that?
People who aren't me or you, maybe.
So it's just like it's just like a very intense big threesome is what I'm hearing.
It depends. From what I know about it, like sometimes people have like their main partner, and then they have like a side partner that the 2 main people are okay with, or sometimes it's like a fully like all 3 of them are emotionally involved or whatever. That's way too complicated for me. I don't want anything to do with that, and that's part of what went wrong in my last relationship. It's not really knocking it. I'm definitely knocking it. It's also identified as like ENM.
What's ENM?
Ethically non-monogamous.
Yeah. So no one knows what it is, by the way.
Ethically. So we know what ethics are. Ethically, right?
Our non-existent comment section will be like, what does that mean, guys?
Well, ENM. That's just how I see them talk about it and stuff. Basically, non-monogamous. So when you're not like in a traditional one-on-one relationship, you and one other person. Ethically non-monogamous means essentially that you and the other person that you're in a relationship have talked, set boundaries, whatever it is, because everybody's different. Maybe your partner is okay only if you talk to women, or maybe your partner is okay if you only talk to men, or maybe your partner is okay as long as they are a part of all the group chats, or whatever the hell the rules that you set. That's the ethical part, supposedly.
Interesting.
Not a fan of it at all. It's more people, more emotions, and I don't agree with it. But you know what? As long as I'm not involved, I don't
Wait, this
care.
is on, right? I'm not going crazy. Okay,
But
yeah, it's
that
on.
exists. Is my mic still on? Yes, it is.
Sweet.
But
They're
yeah,
working,
my
baby.
ex had been in those relationships before me, and then that was like something that she wanted me to be okay with, and I was not.
You're like, hell
That was
no.
my deal breaker, and I thought about it because I never really thought about it before, and it took me. Honestly, I thought about it and made my mind up on it in like about 20 seconds,
Damn.
maybe 30.
Maybe 30 as if as if it made a difference.
But, you know, I tried to continue slamming my head against the wall about it for 3 days because I didn't want the relationship to end. But then, yeah, I realized that that was stupid. I had definitively made up my mind in those first 30
Yeah,
seconds.
and the other
And
3 days was.
those 3 days was me screwing around and wasting time. I was trying to find some way over this wall. There was no way. That was just, yeah, me not being cool with it, and that was kind of it.
That's funny.
But then she kind of told me that it wasn't a big deal for her, but that she had just been used to being open in her other
Oh,
relationships.
okay.
And I was like, yeah, if you don't care either way, then I'm gonna say we're not doing that.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
But then it turned out that she would keep bringing it up at other times. So I got the feeling that she wasn't actually okay with not doing
Yeah, she
that.
wanted to hit her side man.
Yeah, or whatever reason. I don't fucking know. And how I one of the reasons I don't want it too is I asked her an important question. I was like, so suppose you talk to some other person, right? And you develop feelings for them because you can't really control that. So you can control what
It's
you
true
do, but you
love.
can't control how you feel about somebody. And so I asked her like, what would she do? And she was like, I would stop talking to them. So logically, how many times can you do that? How many times can you walk past the chocolate wafer bar in the kitchen and say no before you say
Yeah.
yes?
Oh, yeah, I
you
know that
know,
this is like kind of random, but
and
like,
there's some
look at
questions you don't want
look
the
at
answer
Uncle's
to.
hair. Look how curly it is. It's so like,
All right, we can move off of that topic. No,
that's super curly.
is it?
It is super curly.
I have it pulled back right
Yeah,
now.
he's a headband.
Yeah, I didn't wash my hair last night, and sometimes I don't feel like dealing with it in my face, so I'll just put it back like this.
All right.
But
Sorry, that's kind of random, guys. But
it's fine. But yeah, it and there was other stuff. That wasn't even the only main thing. I think she had some depression issues going on, and I was trying to help her a lot, but she wanted me to support her in ways that weren't healthy.
like drugs,
No.
vaping,
No. I don't
smoking.
mean like a vice like that. I mean whenever she wanted me to like take on the emotional burden of whatever she was dealing with
Oh,
that day. So if she was angry, it was like she was putting it on me to figure out why she's angry and help her not be angry.
so it kind of sounds like you're doing like all the work to help her
Exactly.
out. Like you gotta help me, help you. You also gotta help yourself, so you can help
Exactly.
all of us.
Yeah. And that's kind of hard to do because generally people have enough trouble doing that for themselves, much less doing that for somebody else. Now, I did it for a while because it happens, right? And the most common one is like somebody you care about dies. You're probably gonna need a lot of support for at least a
Yeah,
while. But the assumption is that that's not something that you do forever or indefinitely. You're just helping, right?
yeah.
But at some point, whether that's a week or a month or 6 months, you know, if things don't get better, it's eventually gonna keep draining on you that you're doing all this extra work in addition to your own issues you're taking on, whatever they're dealing with, and their responsibilities, whether it's to themselves as people, like emotionally, or actual stuff like a dog or breakfast or whatever to help them out. Like at some point, like, you know, you need a break. You
Yeah.
can't really be expected to do that forever, unless that's just something you knew going into the relationship that you were okay doing. Um, but you know, the expectation is that the other person would try to be getting better, and if they don't, yeah, that's probably going to lead to a breakup, which is essentially what happened with me and her.
Can I get a name?
No.
Damn. Can I get a picture? Maybe later. Possibly.
You know who it is.
I
You've met
do.
them before.
It was a Jamil. I mean, is it?
Jamal.
I mean Jamal.
The names have been redacted, by the way. Yes, it was Jamal.
All right. I did not mean to say that. I'm an idiot, by the way,
Well,
guys.
anyway, yes, Jamal.
You can look at my grades. You can just tell that I'm not
Edit
the
it right
first
here.
person. You're gonna editor.
Are,
this guy is
names
gonna.
are redacted. You can put that at the bottom, a little warning. But
So Jamal and you weren't. Well, sounds like
I'll
there are
explain
a few.
to you what was happening. She broke up with me. So I think we got together October, and then she wanted to break up like end of November, December. It wasn't working out. I don't know. And honestly, she was being kind of fucking mean. She was being an asshole. So I
Are you
kind
two
of
like?
struggle with ADHD.
Are you two still friends, or is it like a
Hell
bad
no.
one? What? You
I
two?
wasn't. I was very much against that. Could it happen for somebody? For me and her in that situation? Hell no.
Me and my old talkie stage we're still friends. We're still tight. You know, we still talk every now and then.
I talked to some other people that I've had relationships like that with, but her, no. And generally, I don't really do well mixing romantic relationships and like platonic relationships.
Oh yeah, that's
Lincoln.
That's Lincoln, by the way. It's my brother.
Don't walk in front
He
of the
was
camera.
photo bombed. You video bombed.
He was video bombing. Lincoln, don't walk in front of the camera. We're doing something right now.
Yeah.
Please.
I do not care.
Well, I'm asking you to carry.
Yeah, we're asking you nicely.
Yeah, that is the youngest of my nephews. He is upset. He wants some attention right now.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
What's the problem here, Lincoln? What's the situation?
What's the situation?
So everything I actually had kind of almost disappeared on Christmas.
Really? It's almost like you threw it.
Gummy bears. Mm-hmm.
There-
Gone.
Stuff that you left lying around.
Gummy bears in the pantry.
Stuff, gone. Some of
Mm.
the cables gone. Okay.
It's almost like you threw everything around.
No.
Where
Alright,
we
well-
had the projector and all that stuff just kind of laid out here, and the instructions and the cord, and then the toy gun and the sword.
Well,
And now you're throwing.
really?
And now you're throwing that stuff. We're not talking about him. Oh wait, I put the sword there.
Lincoln,
Yeah.
just get out
You're
of
welcome.
the way.
You're welcome. I put the sword
No.
there.
Sorry about that, guys. He's a bum.
It's fine.
As you were saying,
Yeah. So the relationship just
Also,
it
Lincoln, zip it.
where did this go?
We're recording.
Holding it right there.
God, Lincoln, you were so
My
rude.
drone. No,
I'm not sure.
my battery pack for my drone.
Check in my room.
I don't know, but it's
Yeah, so getting mad for no reason and blaming other people for your mistakes. Sorry about that, guys.
Hey, when
Anyway,
you're a kid, it happens, but it is annoying. But
sorry
hey,
about that. We don't have the budget. Came out of the house.
Anyway,
My mom's gonna beat me up. So
editor, just
editor, please edit
do
that
something
out.
about
Yeah.
that.
As you were saying,
Yeah,
before this guy rudely interrupted.
it's fine.
Oh,
But
shut up.
like, yeah, it didn't work out. She wanted to break up, and I didn't want to break up, and I was way too attached to her, and I was,
Yeah, you're like,
you know, I didn't want to. But anyway, she was like upset at me. She was like I said, she had like depression and stuff, which she didn't get diagnosed with until after she broke up with me. And then she started taking meds for it too, which helped. Not that it solved the problem, but it helped. But yeah. And also something I noticed in my relationship, like with talking to her, she had a really hard time understanding other people's emotions.
she was kind of like, what's the word? Narcissistic.
I wouldn't say
That's
she
the right
was a
word, right?
narcissist, but maybe she had some tendencies. Because it's not like that she was like not introspective or not like trying to like understand where I was coming from or anything like
Lincoln,
that.
come on, man.
But can you play with that downstairs, please? It's loud. Thank you.
Editor, we're gonna have to cut that out too.
Uh, yeah. So next time, fire pit,
Yeah.
or in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But yeah,
say more, DJ.
yeah, there were like a lot of honestly that relationship. There were a lot of red flags that I ignored in the beginning, and that was my fault with her. Um,
And then you're like, I don't want to break up.
One of them was in the first week, or by the second week, she brought her parents, her mom and her sister over to my apartment where I used to live at, and she didn't ask me beforehand. We were hanging out, and she just kind of was like, "Oh, it's fine. We can just go to Tristan's house." And I'm like,
What?
"First, I'm hearing about this. I've known her for a week, and she's been over there a lot, but that's her. That's not her mom
Her
and
family.
her family essentially." And it worked out that my roommate wasn't there, so I mean, I talked to her to make sure it was fine, which it was. But like, yeah, that was one red flag because that's kind of like breaking boundaries, right? You want to make sure you don't want to assume things about somebody that whether it's a romantic relationship or what. You don't want to just assume that they're okay with something that you want to do just because you and them are cool. You always want to check and make sure, and that's just respecting their kind of personal space and boundaries and stuff. So that was red flag number one. By itself, we could call it harmless, but it wasn't by itself. There was other stuff too. She was sick in the first few weeks, and I was taking a lot of time off work to help her out with like her being actually sick and just some other stuff that she wanted me to just stay around her a lot. And she was like really codependent, and I don't like that. But like you know, again in my head it was like, well, it's gonna happen in a relationship with somebody that they're probably struggling here or there, and like naturally, I would say you should want to help them if you care about them, right? That's just natural. So that's what I did, but in my case, it wasn't like something that she was struggling with in the moment. Like that's just kind of how she was. And I say that because I helped her. I think I spent all day with her one day when she was sick, like the whole day. I took the whole day off work. I used a bunch of my time. I
Wow.
work at
Mr.
Amazon and they give you
Committed.
hours that you earn as you work or whatever that you can use to just not be at work or leave or whatever. And I used a lot of that to not be there that day and I think part of the next day or the previous day, whatever, to just help her out because she was sick with the flu or whatever.
That's a good guy right here.
And at the end of the day, it was probably midnight, and I was like, all right, I need to go home because she had like a bed that was like as wide as the couch I'm sitting on. It's not meant for two people to comfortably sleep on. And I had tried staying over there before, and the bed's just too small. It's just I can't really get any good
You're a
sleep,
big dude, you know
and
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
tired,
He's really buff, by the way, guys.
and I was tired.
Yeah.
I'm working on it, but yeah, so I told her I was like, I think I'm gonna go back to the apartment because I'm like really tired. And at that time I was working part-time at Amazon and then I was working part-time at UPS. And the UPS job was 3 in the morning to like anywhere between 7 and 9 a.m. And then Amazon was 12:30 to in the afternoon to 5:30. And
Oh, it's not a lot
so
of time to like sleep, I guess.
well, it's really important that I get my sleep like right after work at Amazon, like because I gotta get up super early. So it was kind of a shitty schedule, but it was temporary.
Wait, can we
Before,
swear on this podcast?
huh?
Can we swear on this podcast? PG-13? Wait,
We can. I could edit it out. Maybe.
what's that on YouTube, by the way?
Hmm?
What's that on YouTube?
I think you can curse, but you just have to label your podcast like
Not for kids or whatever, or like just bleep it out. You know what I'm saying? Put a little.
yeah. We could try not to curse, but honestly, I kind of naturally curse here and there.
I don't swear too often. I swear every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
I'll try to refrain, but we'll see. But I can edit it out. But yeah. What was I talking about?
So you have a crappy schedule
Yeah,
working at Amazon and UPS.
yeah. So in the middle of that, And so, because I had just gotten out of a car accident, like when I started talking to her, I just kind of tried. So I started
Wait,
with
you got in
part
a car
time.
accident?
Yeah, I got rear-ended when I was working as a delivery driver, and then I was on workers' comp, and I was on like light duty. Basically, I wasn't driving; I was just doing random shit at the building, and I was getting paid while I was kind of recovering. And then I got fired from that job.
You got fired from UPS?
No, from Amazon before after I got in the accident, after like a month or two. And
Wait,
I worked part, and the reason I got part time at Amazon was because my back was still messed up, and I wasn't confident I was gonna be able to handle working full time. And I
wait,
was right because
so
even the 5 hours that I was working part time was killer on my back at first for the first like month.
so where do you work right now?
Right now I work at
But
Amazon full time.
I thought you got fired, bro.
No, so I was a delivery driver, and you don't work directly for Amazon as a delivery driver. You work for a third party that they contract with,
Oh,
and Amazon essentially lets them use their vans. Amazon is trying to avoid liability. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, Amazon doesn't directly hire their delivery drivers. They contract with businesses who hire drivers, and they handle all the liability, whatever, and Amazon just provides the vehicles.
oh,
Because Amazon doesn't want to. I don't know. There's probably a lot of really easy to see reasons why, but they
all right,
that's what they do.
all
So
right, Jeff
technically,
Bezos.
I wasn't working for Amazon. But so after I got rear-ended, I applied to the warehouse, started working part-time. Wasn't enough money, and then I ended up moving out of the house that I was renting a room in and moved in with my friend at the apartment. And then I picked up the UPS job to hold me over until I could convert to full-time at Amazon. And I was waiting till my back got better. And it kind of worked out that I eventually was able to transfer because I only worked at UPS for like 2 weeks.
All right, guys. If you hear a very loud noise,
Lincoln.
it's a toy drone, by the way. You know, it's Christmas. My little brother's
Honestly, with these microphones, I don't think
what?
they'll hear it too much because
Oh,
it's right
seriously?
next to our mouths. I don't know. I'll find out
Yeah,
later.
and that sounds broken too. That sounds like
Yeah,
a broken drone. Lincoln, turn freaking. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's broken for sure.
He wants to play and he wants some attention, and I'm pretty sure he's trying to get it by being annoying. But
Yeah, we got. He's 9 years old. You know, we got. Get out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's fine.
So get up.
Um, but yeah, I was going through a lot, like trying to maintain enough work hours and stuff to support myself. And then when I started talking to her, I was giving up a lot of time and spending money and whatever to like help her out. And then another red flag was that like when I would want time to myself. So for example, like when I wanted to go back to the apartment to sleep,
She's
or
like, you ain't going nowhere.
well, she would get no, she would start stonewalling me. You know what that is?
No.
It's when somebody basically uh stops communicating with you.
Oh, it's like a sound treatment.
Basically,
Uh,
that is
it's like,
emotional
it's like,
manipulation,
are
by
you
the way.
hungry? Okay. Are you mad at me?
And they just look at you and
Do I
walk
help?
away. Exactly. They refuse to engage with you. They just
I'm gonna go
they
now.
shut
You ain't
down.
going nowhere.
Yeah, you shut down, and then like basically anything you do is wrong. Like it's a form of manipulation, emotional manipulation, and big red flag. Anyway, she was doing that like for a few days. Like she would be kind of short with me in text messages. Like she wasn't really, and the way she would talk to me was different. Like how she was almost talking to a stranger, and I was like, all right, dude, like what,
What are
what
you
the
doing
fuck?
here? Like,
What is this?
do you want Pan Express? Okay.
I
Are you
guess.
hungry?
I guess.
Okay. Where do you want to
You know,
go? Okay. Like it's a.
they just shut down. They stop engaging with you emotionally. They just whatever. And then she would act stupid when I would ask her what's going on. She'd be like, nothing's wrong. And I'm like, so either you think I'm an idiot or you really like have something going on right now because there's no way you don't realize what you're doing. And then like when I what's the word confronted her about that, then she started telling me about but you left and I was sick, and I was like, I spent the whole goddamn day with you, getting you
Ice
food
cream and
and
pickles and
yeah, all
whatever.
that
I don't know why I
stuff.
said pickles.
Well, maybe it was pickles. I don't know.
I don't
She's
know.
got some weird taste. But anyway, I was doing all of that. So I was like, and you were mad about me going home to get sleep, like a very practical reason. I wanted to sleep. There wasn't enough space in your place on the bed for me to comfortably sleep, and I had to go to work in like 5 hours, and I needed my sleep. And then she got all bent out of shape, and then she started stonewalling me for like 5 days. And she did that throughout the relationship, by the way, at different times. And me and her kind of argued about it. And I would point it out to her and be like, "You can't be doing that. I can't. Literally, like, I can do nothing but walk away when you start doing that. Like, I don't want to engage in that. That's not healthy. That's manipulation, which is bad. Very bad. Especially the way she was doing it. But, yeah, just a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was happening. So,
Wait, I got 1 second.
yeah, it's fun.
I'm very tall, guys. By the way,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's taller than me.
I'm
And
six.
like,
I'm 6'6". If y'all didn't know that.
Damn, that
Yeah.
is taller than I thought. But yeah, he's
Actually,
tall.
6'6". We're just saying that. Wait, can you hear me if I'm whispering?
Yeah, the mic's right there.
Oh shoot. Okay,
The mic's not over there. The mic's here.
guys, I'm 6'6". Okay,
I'm 6
ladies,
foot.
I'm 6'6".
She got on me one time about
Single.
that. She was like, "Are you sure you're 6 foot or are you just 5'11"?" And I was like,
Really?
"Really, really? This is what we're doing
We're playing this
today?"
game right now.
She's like, "No, come on, like let's stand right here." I'm like, "No, I'm not doing this on principle. I'm not doing this with you right now. You
That's
leave
funny.
me and my 6 feet alone." She's like, "But you might be 5'11", and I just stare at her, and I'm like, "Really?
You're probably taller
This is
than
what
that
we're
with like
doing right
this
now?"
poofy hair of yours.
I think she was 5'6", and so I was fair. Either way, I'm already a fair bit taller than her. So I don't know why that came up all of a sudden. She would also like bring up past relationships and just she would say a lot of like careless stuff to me. Um, this one's a little bit more rated R, I
Really?
guess. But well, she had broken up with me, but then she would want me to come over every day.
It's like a friend or like
No. She
why?
wanted all the same stuff basically that she was getting when we were together
You weren't labeled as a
without
partner.
me being a partner or whatever. And that was
Wait, how's it rated R?
that's another red flag. Also very toxic. So she was doing that, and I forget what I was gonna. Oh yeah. So I asked her. I think maybe a month into that, whatever the hell that was, that situationship bullshit. I'm never doing that again in my life. That was the first and last time. But I asked her if she was just having me over, like just for sex, pretty much. And she laughed and she was like, if I was going to have somebody over just for sex, it wouldn't be. It was essentially what she said. And I just kind of like looked at her and I was like,
Okay.
who do you talk to like that? And it's just other stuff. One time her dog had crapped and dragged its crap across the carpet in her apartment and she was
Oh hell no!
having a breakdown.
Dragged it on the carpet. What kind of dog does
And
that?
I was trying to calm her down and be like, listen, just focus on like picking up the big pieces. I'm gonna go down to the Smiths and I'll rent one of the Rug Doctor things and like we'll clean it up. In like an hour it'll be gone and it'll be fine. And she was like to stop her from spiraling. Because anytime her depression was so bad, anytime like some kind of minor inconvenience would happen, she would just like the world was ending.
You sure it's depression or it's just like I don't know, her one like
I'm sure it was more than depression, but depression isn't like the starting point. There's something causing that. But whatever she was struggling with, that was common for her to like have a bad thing happen and then just life's not worth living. That was very tiring to deal with all the time.
yeah, it's actually a pretty bad not the sound random, pretty bad relationship right there.
It was terrible.
So good thing that you're over with it, because now we're in a better place. Now we're losing weight, getting girls, making money.
I don't know about getting girls, but making money, yeah.
Any viewers?
Spending it on my car, but
any of y'all have older or younger sisters, single moms, maybe some cousins out there, maybe an auntie. You know, he's a very strong. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, I'm 34. I rent a room in my brother's house.
Yep.
None of that sounds very good, does it?
Oh shoot. Yeah. If you want to come over, just do it from hours in the afternoon, because that's when
I'm not using this.
My dad's not home.
I'm not using this to find a partner. Yeah.
What else? He has curly hair. That's all you need is that he has curly hair. My calf curly hair too.
Yeah, maybe in a few months. Right now I'm at like 237. I'm sort of kind of trying to date, but I'm not really. I want to lose like another 30 pounds before I actually take it more seriously, I guess. Right now I'm just kind of screwing around on Tinder and kind of talking to people, but not really. Not really where I want to be at. This has been a rough year for me so far, but we're doing better.
Yeah.
Go to therapy and do all of that stuff.
If you're a pussy, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Take your meds.
Go to therapy. Therapy's a good.
Go to therapy. Therapy
it's
is
a good
good.
thing.
Be like that one guy. Be a man.
Yeah.
You know,
Lincoln.
punch a wall instead of going to therapy. That's not true. Go to therapy.
Lincoln, stop. Lincoln, we're kind of in the middle of something here.
Lincoln.
And I know that there's something. Are you serious, Lincoln? Stop getting in the way of the camera, you ding dong.
LOL.
I might put that in there. But, yeah. And don't forget the ball. Your basketball is in the neighbor's yard. So at some point, ask them.
Okay, get out of this. He was playing basketball.
It was my fault, actually.
Oh, it flew into the yard next to us. And
Yeah.
we kind of peeked over the fence,
So
and their dog was looking at the ball.
Yep.
And they were like, "Want this back?" And then their dog pissed all over the ball.
Yep. Lifted up his leg and peed.
He's like,
all
"Looking for
on
this?" Yeah, mine now.
it. Yeah.
Wait, did he actually?
Lincoln,
Yes.
get out of here!
Yeah,
Get out of here!
yes.
Go! Shoot!
He did.
Go! Go!
He
Take,
did.
take your toys and go.
Yeah. So when you get that
No,
ball
don't
back,
throw
make
that.
sure you rinse the ball off. Make sure you rinse the ball off.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Um.
Aura.
Yeah.
No, that was not order.
Stop!
Got a really good catching arm. He's 16. He's about to get his license in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my license soon. Actually, Lincoln, stop.
Yeah, he doesn't have a girlfriend now, but
Yeah, any single ladies
do
that
you even
live
care about that
that
right
live-
now?
I don't know. I mean,
We're in Las Vegas. That's all you're getting.
whoa,
That's fine.
we gotta be less specific.
Hey, have you seen the Geo guy? What's his name? Geo Rainbolt.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
He's gonna find this exact. He's gonna find this exact couch, this exact window.
I'm just saying. Like,
All right, we're gonna censor.
I don't. Saying Vegas is fine.
We're gonna censor. No, Nevada. We're gonna censor where we live. Actually,
We live
if you
in
live in Nevada, you live in Vegas pretty
Come
much.
on, you basically live in Vegas or Reno. There's only two options.
or Henderson. Okay.
All
All right, guys, we live in
Kentucky.
Vegas. I kind of wanted to keep it a mystery, but nobody's gonna watch this.
I could edit it all, but I mean, I don't think it was a big deal about it. You already have an Instagram profile. Anybody with your first and last. So I'm not gonna give anybody the blueprint on how to find people on the internet, but
Wait a minute.
yeah,
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
yeah, the internet's a scary place.
Lincoln.
The important thing is that it's only if you're interesting enough. But don't do that. Don't do that. I will throw you down the stairs. Maybe.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Lincoln, can you see that we're in a professional
Uh-uh.
setting right
I
now?
threw it at you. What are you doing now?
No,
You know,
didn't hit me with it.
actually,
Huh?
excuse me. Earlier this year, I had a talking stage.
Huh? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I
You
won't
had a
talk.
talking stage. Is
Yeah.
this serious?
Yeah, I have a little bit of lore, I guess, but yeah,
Let's
it wasn't.
hear the lore.
It was anything serious, but it was like one of the first things I've ever had in terms of like bonding and relationships and that kind of stuff. So like I made a lot of mistakes. So I got lucky that I even got so far. But
A lot of mistakes.
to break it down for you, that like I made a lot of mistakes, and she kept giving me like more and more chances. And eventually she was like, I think we should just be friends, and we still are friends. We go to the same school and all that. So yeah,
What kind of mistakes?
like
Are they actually mistakes?
we were gonna go on a date.
Your mom died.
And I got the day wrong for the day, and I kind of didn't show up on
You didn't
accident.
show up.
No, she was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I'm at
You
town."
forgot.
She's like, "I'm at town square." I'm like, I could have swore it was on Sunday." She's like, "Oh," I was like, "Please forgive me." She's like, "Okay, it's fine. We'll do this again." And we were playing. She's really busy, and I'm really busy, so we're kind of playing this for a while. And so we called. I could just tell that she was mad, but she gave me another chance. And this was out. Oh shoot, I forgot about this. But the week before, on Friday, I was in class, and I don't know how it happened, but pretty much everybody knew that I was going on a date, which is for some reason they made a big deal of it. So the day I got back from that weekend, and I had like 30 people ask me, how'd your date go?
The one that you didn't show up to?
Yeah, and I was
Oh,
like, I was really
damn.
embarrassed to say I got the day wrong.
Damn.
So I said, oh yeah, I went on the date. And they're like, good for you. And they're like, how was it? I was like, no, it was good. It was,
He lied.
and somehow she
Schoolmates.
found out that I lied about that. And she got mad at me at that again. And then she gave me another chance. And I'm mature though. I'm better now.
He is very mature.
Yeah,
I'll vouch for him.
yeah, I'm better now. So if you guys want to, any young ladies out there,
It's fine. It's a learning experience, honestly.
yeah, we still talk. She's really pretty. We're still friends.
Do you want to try to date her again?
Again, probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, because she's right now she's not in the best place in her life. So yeah.
I see. That's fair.
And right now I've been working on myself for a little bit, been gaining weight.
In a good way.
Yeah, trying to get my grades up too because my grades suck.
Mm.
So yeah.
Well, don't sweat your grades too much. It's high school. You know how many people are gonna ask you about your grades in high school?
That's not true. Don't colleges ask for like your grades? I don't know
Why?
if I'm gonna go to
Just to
college.
compare theirs to yours.
I don't know if I'm gonna go to college or not. But yeah, let's just say that I had to lock in for finals. Oh my goodness, I had to pull a lot of all-nighters. And
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I came here so I'm not originally from. I mean,
oh yeah, he's Jamaican by the way, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
yeah,
you didn't. But he's Jamaican. Yeah, so I have Jamaican family.
Yeah, I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Jamaica between like 6, 7, 8, and like 21.
He spent a lot of his early youth years
And
in
so
Jamaica.
I had basically kind of flunked out of college in Jamaica. And then like twice, essentially. Twice. Once in community college. So everybody kind of goes to this community college. It's kind of popular. A lot of high schools in Jamaica aren't co-ed. They're either all male or all female. They do have some co-eds, but the best schools are I guess statistically, are the ones that are like all male or all female.
I know that.
Anyway, after you finish that high school period, most people go to community college of some sort. Where I was at in Montego Bay, there's Comsey. It's a community college, and I think I only passed or did well in one subject out of the 4 that I was doing. And so I think after that, I spent like 6 months just, I don't know, trying to figure out what to do. And then I tried doing accounting at like this undergraduate prep college thing. I don't even remember what it was. Yeah, I guess you can call it the second chance of college or something.
And then you screwed it up too.
And then I screwed up that too.
Damn.
And then I don't know. I mean, I had a really negative outlook of getting stuff done in Jamaica anyway. Jamaica it's a nice place to vacation and stuff, but it's
really poor.
There's a lot of poverty, and the government and a lot of like governmental like agencies and stuff is very corrupt. And in general, just how people get by in Jamaica, and this is how I've been seeing everybody get by as I was growing up, is like if you get a job, it's because you're friends of a friend, or you're friends of some guys and dad who owns some, like if you were getting a job that was good or whatever, it's because you knew somebody that knew somebody, or you're related to somebody, or some kind of connection. Same thing in the government. Like as soon as they switch parties, like everybody from the old party just gets fired. That's just how it goes. Sad. So in the context of America, let's say Jamaica operated on Democrats and Republicans. Let's say Republicans are in office in Jamaica, so to speak. As soon as let's say Democrats win the next year, all of the Republican people that were in positions, they all get the boot like day one. And then all of the other people from the friends and the family and whoever from the Democrat people who are moving in, they come in. And that's just kind of how it goes. So in getting a job and making money in Jamaica is largely based on who you know.
Wow.
What you know almost doesn't matter, really. That's why a lot of people in Jamaica end up leaving. They end up going to Japan because Jamaica has a good relationship with Japan. They end up going to like Canada. A lot of people try to go to the US because Florida is like a 30-minute flight away.
Oh yeah. Really close by.
Where corruption isn't anywhere near as rampant as it is in Jamaica. So it's rough. So I was kind of disillusioned with getting a degree, and because like who cares? Like if I have a friend that works here, or if somebody knows this guy and I don't, it really doesn't matter, except in certain special situations. So it sucks. Anyway, so I had the
Speaking of,
opportunity to come here, and then so I came here, and
came back to America, baby.
yeah, my point in bringing that up was just that they didn't take any of my high school credits, or they didn't want to see anything.
Well, you live in 2 different countries, so like,
I could have though. CSN here has a way for you to transfer your grades, and I was trying to do that, and they basically told me it's just retake the math and the English and do whatever you want. Basically, they were saying that it didn't really matter.
damn.
So that's why I keep telling you with high school. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because all of these things, like having general knowledge of the world, is important, and then you can go more in depth as you care about stuff more. So that's important for you personally. But as far as like it mattering for like getting a job or like college, it
How did you go from like here to like
really doesn't.
down here?
Oh, you were talking about your relationship, so I kind of locked in.
Oh.
He never talks about his relationship.
Oh yeah.
Usually I'll ask about it, and it won't go anywhere because
Yeah.
it doesn't exist
Got a bad history, I guess.
or whatever.
Speaking of jobs, though, I did apply to Dairy Queen. You know what I'm saying? So that's nice. I can get free blizzards. I love Dairy Queen, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can get free blizzards.
Free blizzards.
Yeah, hopefully I can get free blizzards. But yeah, when I'm always there, it always looks like they need somebody to like help out. I guess so. On like the little application, they said job that you want to apply for. I put anything. I just put anything works.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's fair. I don't want to tell you this, but at the shitty job pile that's easy to get, Amazon is on that list. So it's at the top of the shitty job piles, right? It's easy to get. You have to be 18 though, so you can't. You have to. You need a couple years. And honestly, hopefully this podcast shit works out, and in 2 years you don't need that. We can just be selling merch or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Who?
I don't want you to have to work at Amazon. It sucks. The job is ass. I have learned to deal with it because I have friends at work, and we just kind of pretend we're not at work as best as we can.
Like Dev?
Yes,
Wait,
like Dev.
I can't be saying their names or whatever.
It's fine. You know how many people are called Dev? Lots of people.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
Some
But
Dev.
yeah, it's one of those jobs, like it's simple, right? But it's really repetitive, and they work the crap out of you, and the way that the management and stuff is structured at Amazon, you could work and not do anything one day if you're cool with people and you're in the right place or whatever. You could just spend the whole day just kind of standing around, and then you could get really unlucky, and then you spend the whole day getting your ass handed to you.
Oh.
Like I work in the trucks, and on a regular day right now, I probably move like 20 or 30,000 pounds worth of stuff over like 10 hours.
How are you fat? Jesus, wait. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. How about you? 30,000's a lot. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm sorry.
That's a light day for me. I'm strong. You can be fat and fit, all right? My resting heart
No,
rate
you can't be fat. You can be fat and strong. You can't be fat and fit.
You can be. My resting heart rate is 59, and
We
it's
can
not
get
because I
outta
have
here.
heart problems. And it's not because I have heart problems. But yeah. Hey, there's plenty of people who are like 300-400 pounds at Amazon. You'd be surprised walking around, and
Really?
and I can almost guarantee you that if you work at Amazon, you're doing at least 6,000 or 7,000 steps a day, and that's minimum.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that on purpose, but yeah, and me personally, I do like around, my average is probably like 12,000 steps a day. If I,
Is that good, or-
depending on which areas, that's like 4 miles. 10,000 steps, I think, is like 4 miles. Depending on what part of the warehouse I'm working at, it's called robots, and you basically work for literal robot arms. They stack pallets, and then you take the pallets out, and then you replace it with empty ones so that they can stack more stuff on it. When I do that, on a slow day, I probably do 20,000 steps, and if it's busy in that area, I do like closer to 30,000 plus.
Wow.
And that's like 12 miles. So probably average walking around is like 7 miles a day. And then I usually go and work out after work. I do cardio. I play Pump It Up for workouts because I get really bored with traditional workouts, and I don't like gyms. So I go there and get some cardio in and try to get my heart rate up. and then usually that's another 3,000 steps or something like that. But I'm pretty active.
For you ladies out there, you can't really tell, but he's extremely swole. Like this guy can probably bench like 250, 260, maybe even 270.
Maybe? I don't know. I haven't benched in a long time.
He's also has curly hair. I don't know if I said that yet or not, but he has curly hair.
Yes.
So yeah, me personally, I can probably bench like 400.
Damn.
Yeah.
I cannot
on
bench
a light day 400.
I cannot bench 400.
So yeah,
My chest muscles aren't that developed. I
Oh.
used to get close, but I stopped. So
I'm pretty tall, but I don't weigh that much actually. I'm trying to bulk for football, which is going kind of good, kind of bad.
he's got plenty of
Okay.
muscle when he flexes. He's
Yeah.
probably got either as much as I do or more.
Yeah, I'm very lean, so it's like very like
Mainly talking about
developed.
his biceps. If he can bench 400, I guarantee you his chest muscles are better.
yeah. I was kidding
than
about weight. I
mine.
can't bench 400. This guy's an idiot. I
I
don't think you
don't
understand how
know.
much. I don't think you understand how much 400 is.
I've seen you flex before, so I wouldn't be too
Wait,
surprised.
have I shown you this photo before? I got you this photo of me
hmm,
flexing after a plate push and a
he
half.
plays football for a reason.
That's me with long hair too. This is like a week ago.
Yeah, your biceps are massive. I mean, yes, you have the pump from you were just working out, I guess, but like,
It was more of a punishment actually for the camera. You guys probably can't see, but that's me. Yeah, with long hair. I got a really bad haircut. That's why the hood's on. Like I'm talking really bad haircut. The person who cut my hair was smoking something, bro. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Oh my god.
Did you go to Great Clips?
Yeah, I did. Why would you say that out loud? It's hella embarrassing.
I'm sorry. I went
Yeah.
to Great Clips once when I had shorter hair, and I never would ever
My
go
dad's
back there
extremely
again.
cheap. $19 for a haircut. So yeah, that's what you get for $19. Like it's crazy. He also cut himself one time out here. He cut his finger open or whatever.
Honestly,
I've never seen a person like somebody do that before.
wait, the person cutting your hair cut their finger.
Yeah, so he had to go for a little bit and get it banded. I've never seen like a barber or anybody like cut their like. That's your job. It's like me being a gamer and like not knowing where the keys are at, or like me being you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
It's crazy.
I've never heard that
Like,
before.
if you're gonna part my hair, this half would be about like an inch or so longer than this half. It's stupid. Oh my
Next
God.
time you want a proper haircut, let me know and I'll take you somewhere.
Yeah,
Because Great Clips is not the move. For one, and it's been a very long time since I've gone there, but for one, Great Clips is mostly white people that do not deal with black people or immigrant hairstyles or whatever. And he's mixed, and so his hair is a lot like mine in terms of curliness.
Yeah.
And
But usually
they
it's just-
generally don't know what the hell to do. They're just winging it because most of their clients are white people with straight hair.
Yeah. Not to be racist. I don't think that's racist.
That's not racist.
Whatever. But
White people, man, that's another thing. But we don't have to do that today.
yeah.
Anyway, most of the people's hair who they cut have straight hair.
This isn't on.
Lincoln, we were in the middle of something.
Thank
This
God.
thing is not even on. This is a stranger.
Like, can you like be polite for like two seconds? And,
I'll
like,
explain to you why. Just turn it off for now. 'Cause-
like have a heart, grow a heart, be polite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he doesn't know how radio wave frequencies work and all of that. So he's freaking out that somebody else is talking to him, but he doesn't understand that it can pick up frequencies from other devices. So it's could be the kid next door or across the street or somewhere in this
We're
neighborhood
probably gonna cut that out.
that happens to be on the same frequency as him, who's now trying to talk to him. Anyway,
That's funny.
whatever.
Where were we?
He'll be all right.
Oh,
yeah, haircuts.
Barbers at Great Clips.
Yeah,
You can't
so,
call them barbers. They
yeah.
don't deserve that title.
Unless you personally know somebody who actually knows how to cut your hair type at a place like that, I wouldn't recommend
Yeah.
going there. It's
Those
cheap.
haircut people
It's
suck.
cheap, but I'm pretty sure those people like just learned how to cut hair like a week ago or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was terrible. Because I used to get lineups and my hair cut a lot in Jamaica, and I went to the same person for like 10 years.
Damn.
I found him wherever the hell he was. Somewhere. Because sometimes barbers move from shop to shop. Usually they rent out the chairs. Traditionally not. I don't think it works like that at Great Clips, but most barbershops, like you as a barber, you rent out that chair.
Yeah,
that
you have
area.
like your space.
Yeah,
I know what you're
and
talking
you
about.
pay for that, and then so your clients or whatever come to you, and that's kind of how it works. So sometimes in Jamaica he would move from place to place, and I would follow him wherever he went. He was dope. I hope he's alive and doing well in Jamaica. I cannot remember his name, but
10 years, you can't remember his name? Damn.
it was probably longer than that. Well, I don't know. I've moved. This is like 2010 when I moved here, so I haven't gotten a haircut from him in 15 years.
You're playing with your toes right now.
I guess they can see that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like thinking about it. Hey, this is how good. That's how important a good barber is. Okay,
Yeah.
15 years later, this dude's got me messing with my toes, thinking about how good of a job he did lining me up and setting me up right. I have some pictures too. I don't know if you've seen pictures on my Facebook or whatever where I have like a star on the side of my head and stuff like that.
I can't.
That was him.
I can't picture that.
That was all him. I'll show you in a second.
Wait, try like pull out your hair to like as long as it goes because it's very like scrunched up because it's curly.
Right now.
Yeah, so try like find like a good hair, just like go.
Probably.
Story ladies, he usually wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
Story ladies, he usually looks a lot better than this. I can vouch.
Honestly,
I come over, he's getting ready for a big day. I'm like, damn, uncle, looking good today. He's like, thank you.
Yeah, right now I don't look like any of my social media pictures. I haven't shaved. I showered last night. I need to shower again tonight. I've been sweating. Yeah, it's been an interesting Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good Christmas. What can I say?
It has been a good Christmas. But yeah, good barber is gold money.
Yeah, it's a key to getting good hair is the key to like most things in life.
When you wanna get a good haircut, just let me know. I will take you somewhere that will not screw your hair up.
Yeah, my dad's just really cheap. Yeah, my dad's also from Jamaica. Yeah.
He is. That's a long time ago that he left now, though.
He was born there and raised there too, but now he lives in.
I was not born there. I was just raised there.
So yeah,
born in Chicago, but I don't know shit about Chicago, so don't ask me.
They both lost their accents too. You can't break in.
I didn't lose it. I just don't use it. It doesn't feel right. I like languages, and I don't speak.
He doesn't use it. Correction.
I don't speak to people in languages or with accents that I don't think they're gonna understand well. I can speak patois, and he maybe could understand me. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right because speaking like this is obviously the easiest way for him to understand.
Also in America too, like who in America? You don't meet many Jamaican people in America, I guess.
Yeah, even the Jamaican people that are here, a lot of them don't have much of an accent either. I mean, you can tell. I mean, Jamaican people have a certain look to them, so I can recognize a Jamaican person.
Very certain look. They're black.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that. There's like it's the face. I'm specifically talking about like a certain face.
Yeah.
They have a look.
I'm just trolling.
They have a look. Yes, Jamaica's very black. There's also Chinese people there too, and there's like this one white homeless guy that I used to see in Montego Bay too.
That's crazy.
He had his hair all locked up and he was like straight up homeless. I mean, I guess I don't know. He might have
straight up homeless. Is there anything that's straight up homeless?
Well, I don't know. When it comes to white people, who knows? He could be like a millionaire and he just screws around as a homeless person in Jamaica to see
what's going on over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoops, I had not mean to touch.
Because in Jamaica, white people are already kind of like a rare. At least when I was growing up, I don't know how true that is now, but you don't really see white people around town. For the most part, it's just maybe tourists.
Yeah, it's tourists.
So they stood out really, really quickly. Really, they're really obvious. So for something like a white homeless person, that's almost like a circus act or something. Like it's
anomaly.
How did your ancestors let this happen to you? Yeah. Like, how did you end up here?
Actually, I gotta use the bathroom. Nothing, but I'm gonna put this on mute. Good.
Okay, go ahead.
We go. All right.
Intermission.
One piss later.
Intermission. You know what? I'm gonna use the bathroom too since you're doing that. Good opportunity.